Hi, I'm Gregg Trilling. I'm with the Audubon Natural Society. We're working in partnership with the Isaac Walton League to help people learn about and protect their streams. This is a brief overview of one of our engagement tools, the Creek Critters app. The app introduces you to some of the macroinvertebrates for critters that you can find in streams. The critters help you assess the health of your stream. You'll be guided through finding critters in shallow rocky bottom streams, identifying critters, and creating a stream health report based on your findings. Let's get started. When you open Creek Critters, the app checks for new photos. From the home screen, you have three options. We'll begin by tapping Collect Critters. This opens a registration screen. You'll type in your name and email address the first time you use the app. These fields will autofill for future reports. Tap I agree and continue. On this screen, you'll provide information on how you are using the app. This helps tag reports as actual reports or test reports and defines a type of stream health report you'll create. Let's select using critters at a training and looking for critters in a creek, river, or moving water, and tap Next. For the stream name, I'm going to use Trial Run. For the number of people working together with this phone, I'll type 4. The third field is optional. Tap Next. This screen describes what you'll be doing, finding and identifying critters, and creating a report. Tap Next. This is a list of supplies we'll use to catch creek critters. The app describes one method using a fine mesh aquarium net. Tapping on any of the supplies in the list displays additional information. You can add check marks for the supplies, or you can skip the check marks. Tap I have everything I need. The app will guide you through a series of steps for finding critters and keeping them safe in a container with stream water. You can navigate through the steps by using the arrow keys or by swiping. I'll move quickly through these screens. You can take a closer look later. You may have learned, or may be learning, other ways to collect macroinvertebrates. Later in this video, I'll show you how to skip the critter collection steps for future reports. When you finish finding critters, you'll identify them one at a time using a visual key. Tap Go to Identify Critters. The app uses doorway screens and identification screens. A doorway gives you a set of options. For example, you move forward from the first screen by choosing one of 4 options. Has a shell, looks like a worm, has 6 legs, or has more than 6 legs. Let's look at a few of these screens. Tap Has a shell. This displays 5 options. 2 types of snails, a clamor mussel, a water penny, and a casemaker caddisfly. Tapping any of these options displays an identification or ID screen. Let's visit a few more doorway screens before exploring an ID screen. Use a navigation arrow or swipe backwards. Tap Looks like a worm. This displays 10 options. Go back to the previous screen and tap Has 6 legs. This screen guides you through another set of options before you see ID screens. If you're looking at a critter that has 2 tails, you'll tap the third option. Now tap Stonefly and we'll explore an ID screen. Identification or ID screens have line drawings, photos, and captions. For the stonefly, we see a line drawing and captions that highlight specific features. We also see photos of 4 types of stoneflies with identification clues. Toward the bottom of the screen, we see a list of critters that may be easily confused with, as well as an indication of where this critter is usually found. So, stoneflies may be confused with mayflies and are generally found in clean streams. Tap Yes, I found stonefly. This displays our stream health report and adds a stonefly to the list. We'll need to identify a second critter to put an arrow on the stream health color bar at the top of the screen. Watch. An arrowhead displays and points to poor. The app's algorithm assesses stream health based on the diversity of your sample, that is, how many different types of macroinvertebrates you find, and how sensitive they are to pollution. Even though stoneflies generally indicate good stream health, our diversity is low. We'll need to identify more critters to improve the accuracy of our report and slide the arrowhead to the right. I'm going to quickly add a few more critters to my report. Here goes. We've now identified 6 critters. Did you see the stream health assessment change from poor to fair to good as I added these? The Creek Critters app was designed to assess moving water, in this case the stream called Trial Run. If we had initially selected the option of creating a report for a pond, lake, or still water, our stream report would include a list of the critters we identified, but would not display the color bar indicating the health of the body of water. Before we finish our report, I'll show you a shortcut. Tap Identify More Critters. If you're on a doorway or ID screen and decide you don't have more critters to identify, you can return to the stream health report by tapping the icon in the upper right corner of your screen. You can delete critters from your report by tapping an X. Okay, let's finish the report. Tap Done Identifying, Map, and Finish. This displays a map with a pin showing your location. You can change the location by holding a finger on the pin and dragging it to a new site. Tap Next, then tap Finished, Close Report. We'll tap Finished. You can explore the other options on your own. This brings us back to the home screen. You have 2 other choices on this screen. If you tap My Stream Health Reports, it'll display a list of your past reports, and you can view the reports and see them on a map. You can also tap the X next to a report to delete it. You can select Identify Critters to skip the step-by-step instructions for collecting critters and to begin identifying your macroinvertebrates. Thanks for watching this overview. Have fun finding and identifying critters and reporting on the health of your stream. Remember, return all critters to where you found them in the stream.